This episode of Queen of the Ratchet is being sponsored by Self. Have you taken care of that lately?
We're also being sponsored by Self-Care because if you ain't taking care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else.
How about you have a seat? Oh, how about you have a seat?
That song is one of the latest songs that Queen of the Ratchet has done. You can listen to that song on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, any musical streaming service you like. Go get your life. I'm feeling rejuvenated and I can't be duplicated. I'm Cruella DeVille from the self-entitled movie Disney's Cruella.
I'm making a choice to be happy and focus on myself. I'm Ursula from Disney's The Little Mermaid.
My chakras stay in line because I only choose to focus on the positive in my damn self. I'm Medusa from Disney's The Rescuers. We're just gonna dive right in. Speaking on focusing on themselves, Grumpy has decided to leave the Seven Dwarfs.
I saw this coming from a mile away. Them other motherfuckers was getting on his last damn nerves.
Word on the fairy tale streets is that Grumpy has had enough of Happy's cheerful, positive ways. Well, according to Happy, Grumpy is an old, petty-ass power bottom that doesn't know how to keep it positive, and he's tired of the negativity.
Well, I mean, Grumpy is an Aries, and you know they always mad and passionate about something.
Well, the tea on the fairy tale streets is that Happy is a knobby-kneed narcissist that isn't that open-minded and is only happy when you're doing what he wants you to do.
Well, I happen to be very good friends with Happy, and I've never experienced him being transphobic or homophobic.
Just because he ain't doing it to you don't mean he ain't doing it behind closed doors to somebody else. Maybe we should have them on the next podcast so they can air out their dirty laundry, because at the end of the day, the petty audience and myself are some nosy ass bitches, and we would love to hear the tea.
Speaking of tea, are y'all going to the Mad Hatter's tea party on Saturday? It sounds a mess.
It depends on who's on the guest list. If the guest list is full of stress, then I won't be pressed about going to that tea party. Did you even receive an invitation? You know it's rude to show up to things you weren't invited to. Oh, shut up, booba. Gizmo, if I did receive an invitation or not, you were not in my mailbox, nor are you in my email, so you wouldn't know, ho. I'm just saying I don't want to deal with pettiness or impoliteness at the tea party, so if you're going to show up with a mood, then you need to probably stay your ass home. Oh, you up here showing out, trying to make demands on how I need to show up for my life. Well, guess what, bitch? I'm going to show up and show out. We ain't even minutes into the podcast, and y'all up here going tit for tat on each other. I'll play petty tic-tac-toe any day of the week.
In other news, have y'all heard that Cinderella is moving forward with releasing her rap album?
I've already set up an interview with Cinderella and Tiana to discuss further on why Cinderella is not allowing Tiana to release her rap album. That will be airing on another podcast very soon. Why can't we get a combination of both albums in a collaboration? It sounds like that's the direction things need to go.
Cruella, why don't you hop on the album?
I would rather walk across hot coal barefooted. No, thank you. Don't be bopping like you listening to Beyonce when that album come out and it's actually good. Oh, shana-na-boo-ba. Speaking on all the good things that are happening in fairy tale land, I would like to speak on myself and say that I am on my own healing self journey right now. What exactly are you doing to heal yourself, girl? Tai Chi, yoga, jiving, journaling, and really just minding my goddamn business. I'm really proud of you, girl. Everyone deserves a peace of mind.
Say that again. again for all the petty ones in the back. Everybody deserves a peace of mind.
You know, as we enter the fourth density of reality, I believe that we should all be a little less petty and more polite and peaceful.
Kindness goes a long way, especially when it's genuine.
But don't you think that petty has been one of the focuses of this brand for a really long time? That's true, and I ain't trying to be a hypocrite, but all I'm saying is ain't nothing wrong with saying, how are you today? You know, I did that to Betty Boop the other day, and she cried a sea of tears because she said that nobody asked her that question. Because Betty Boop always got something to complain about. Ain't nobody got time to listen to that bullshit. I'm not saying you gotta sit there and listen to Betty Boop complain about her problems, but it would be nice for everybody to ask people in fairy tale land and in reality how they're doing today.
At the end of the day, it don't cost anything to be kind to somebody.
Listen, if somebody wants to be petty, they're going to be petty. If somebody wants to be kind, they're going to be kind. We shouldn't try to push anything onto anybody, okay? Oh, shut-up-boo-bye. I'm not interested in a tit-for-tat anymore. I'd rather rat-a-tat-tat my way to peace than worry about being petty with anybody, okay? I don't know how the petty audience is going to feel about it because, I mean, we do call them the petty audience. We'll call them the peaceful audience. I've been making love to myself and making love to others, and I don't have time to be petty with anybody right now.
So what you trying to say is you've been giving your energy to a man and keeping your peace that way?
The only man you really need to be giving it to is God, if you ask me. But that's the one thing we didn't do. Ask you. Not everybody in fairy tale land is trying to keep a peace of mind. It seems like the three petty pigs are being sued for defamation of character from the big bad wolf.
Allegedly, Winthrop Woolly Wolfin told the fairy tale press that he can't get a job, and it's due to the fact that the three petty pigs won't shut their damn mouth.
Petunia, Patrice, and Pagonia have always been some messy ass bitches. Ain't nobody gonna have a peace of mind with the three petty pigs gossiping about everybody in fairy tale land. Oh, shut-up-boo-bye.
But from their perspective, they are traumatized from the big bad wolf trying to eat them.
Child, Winthrop has been vegan for the past 6 months. When did the three petty pigs' houses burn down? As much as Petunia, Patrice, and Pagonia talk about it, you would think it was about 2 weeks ago.
Well, somebody blew their house down. It didn't just happen by itself.
Apparently, I was called in for jury duty for this trial, and I'm not looking forward to it.
The Queen of Hearts is always late to trial.
She be in the bathroom, Ursula. You know that bitch has always got the runs and has to stay on the toilet. We will be keeping you updated with more information in regards to this case. Let's take a break.
And I pay these hoes no care.
That song is one of the many songs that Queen of the Ratchet has done. You can listen to that song on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, any musical streaming service you like. Go get your life. And we're back. With some amazing news. Queen of the Ratchet will be moving forward with creating our own cartoon series for the internet. This is a very exciting time.
This will be an original series based off of what we've already created.
Right now, we're in the process of looking for 2D artists to come on and help create these characters. Here's an example of our main character, Ella. Please let us know your thoughts below. We would love to hear some of your ideas on what you think the characters should look like. What I can speak for everyone on the panel when I say I am excited to see where this brand is headed next. We know that we've been on a hiatus for a minute, and it's because we had to get our mental health together, girl. We were over here like very dried up. But the yoga and the Tai Chi are helping to get us back on track so we can continue to create amazing, thought-provoking comedic content.
But I just want to say something. A lot of people call it ghetto voiceovers or ghetto cartoons. And we have never referred to ourselves as ghetto.
And we really ain't talking about nothing ghetto. We are talking about human liberation and unapologetically being yourself. If that's ghetto to you, then I guess that's ghetto.
Child, the only people saying that are the vanilla extracts that call themselves our fans. And you know what? I'm going to end on this note, and then I'm going to let you go. And I hope to be putting out more podcasts, if not every day. But here's the thing. We don't have a problem with any race. That includes vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, whatever you call yourself. We don't have a problem with anybody. We're very neutral over here. Neutral. So when we talk or when we're petty or what some of y'all call ghetto, it's not because we're trying to offend you. You see, we live in a world where a reality that is something that we really don't know what it is. And so we're sitting up here just like you trying to figure shit out. With that being said, we hope that you are following everything that is Queen of the Ratchet. We love all of you, okay? All of you shades of every color, okay? Till next time.